Good morning, everybody.
Making peace work in Palestine is a challenge that has been taken up by UN agencies. Together with other donors, they are cooperating closely with the Palestinian Authority, building its capacity to create infrastructure and provide badly needed services, especially to children.
UNICEF has a very special message within this UN coordination system. While many people are interested in infrastructure, developing projects which are income generation or employment generation, in the process, we keep reminding everyone, including the donors and the Palestinian Authority, please put children first. They are 50% of this population, plus they are the future. It is an investment in the future. Also, it is to protect and promote the rights of the child in an emerging society. UNICEF makes 4 types of interventions. One is to provide service delivery in areas such as health and nutrition, early child care and early child development, primary education, youth and community activities, and also in promoting the rights of the child.
UN agencies and the Palestinian Authority are working to empower children, to make them a part of the rebuilding process, to make them aware of their rights and how to enjoy them. Children are a large percentage of the Palestinian population, and the responsibility for peace will one day be in their hands.
احنا بمساعدة اليونسيف اجت عملت الحديقة تبعت الالعاب هذه، وكانوا الاولاد من سنين طويلة بتمنوا انه يكون في عندهم حدائق زي هذه يلعبوا فيها، لانه اول حاجة كانوا بيلعبوا في التراب وكانوا بيلعبوا طوبة بالشرايط، ما فيش عندهم اللي هي الالعاب هذه اللي هم بيلعبوا وبتمنوا فيها، وعشان هيك احنا في عندنا 1300 طالب الصبح و1300 طالب الظهر، وعشان هيك احنا مش قادرين نحوش الاولاد اللي هم زي ما انتم شايفين قدامكم، الكل بيجري والكل بده يلعب، مش ممكن تكفي من 1300 للصبح 1300 للظهر، عشان هيك كل الاولاد على بعض زي ما انتم شايفين.
The Palestinian population is a young population with around 60% of the population below the age of 18. Youth and children have been, during the last few years, specifically the years of Intifada, subject to violent and traumatic life events, have been at the forefront of political activities, have been denied the opportunity to live a normal life and develop basic skills for living. The challenge now is how to direct the energies of children and youth in socially constructive ways, how to empower youth and children to support themselves and support their communities. This is really a very critical stage. It is the stage of nation building, and it means a lot for the Palestinian population and for the peace process in general.
I think there is a particular need to designate money targeted towards the living condition of children and also towards women. The reason why there should be special programs for children is, of course, the composition of the population here, and secondly, unemployment hits women laborers particularly hard. And in addition, I would like to add that those who suffer most from the high unemployment rates here are women who are single but being in a position where they have to be breadwinners. These are the hardest and most difficult social cases.
احنا قاعدين بخربة، لا علينا مية ولا علينا كهرباء ولا علينا طريق، مقطوعين من كل النواحي، مستعمرة منا وتحت، طلعنا بتحكينا ونعبرنا بتحكينا، اجوا كلعونا الغرز، خربونا الارض اللي عايشين منها. الزيتون اللي ناكل منها كموها، الارض اللي بنزرعها دمروها. إذا بنقدر نشتغل أجارها اليوم بناكل، ما قدرناش بنحط راسنا منها، مش طبعا بنموت بعدها.
Economic progress is key to the new nation's ability to provide for its citizens. Border closures brought about by the security situation cause severe hardship to those who make their living in neighboring countries. Vital services, especially to children, are disrupted. Essential daily imports and exports are halted, bringing the rebuilding process to a standstill.
هذا المشروع زي ما انتم شايفين يعني في وضعه يعتبر مشروع متوقف كليا نتيجة الإغلاق اللي صار علينا، وهذا مما دعانا لتوقيف ال1000 عامل، وهذا طبعا مأساة في حد ذاتها في هذا الوقت، في وقت وقف فنعي ذلك، ولكن في ظل عدم توفر اسمنت، حديد، حصمة، حتى المسمار القادم من خارج القطاع لا نستطيع توفيره.
The siege is influencing directly on the situation of the child. I mean, especially when Israel was forbidding children to go through the borders to be treated in hospitals. The blockade affects mostly the children, but the blockade also forbid 50,000 workers who work in Israel to go to their work, in the Israeli factories. And you know, a worker, he gains daily $50 daily, so it has to do with his daily income that his family will eat this day or his family will not eat this day.
The transitional nature of the situation in Palestine presents UNICEF with many challenges. Border closures disrupt the steady progress being made with health programs such as immunization, making it difficult to transport vaccines and other health supplies. Strategies such as holding national immunization days help compensate for these gaps, but cannot take the place of regular programs.
There is a very, very intimate linkage between the political agenda here, that is achieving peace, and the social and economic agenda. Because without restoring hope for a better social and economic future for the Palestinians, there will be no support for the peace process, simply because there is no dividend in it. And that's why the social and economic agenda, where the United Nations plays such a crucial role, this represents the underpinnings of the political process. And if these social and economic underpinnings fail, the peace process itself will fail.
This is really a critical stage whereby the investment in youth and children will pay off in the future, where children and youth can make a difference for the peace process and for the sustainability of peace, so that it moves and be translated from an agreement between Israeli and Palestinian politicians into a culture and a way of life.
It is not only the political negotiations that will contribute to peace, but investments in the future, investment in the social sector, investment in the human beings, because finally peace must be enjoyed by people.
Peace is not only Palestinian responsibility, peace is a responsibility of all of us. Peace is a challenge for this country, and we are going along with peace, so we need you. We need all the communities. We need the UNICEF to help our children to implement the real peace in our country.